Welcome to the cafe of Vineyard Community Church. This is my church, our church, that will be hosting the Is God Listening Conference, and we are really excited to be doing that. And I am here with my great friend in ministry, partner in crime.
Yes.
For over 13 years, we
More
helped
than that.
plant this church.
Yeah, we did youth ministry before that.
And this is Karen Downing. And she's the director of Into the Light Ministries, the prayer counseling wing part of this church. And she is also pursuing her master's degree from, what's the name of the school?
Richmont Graduate University, a little plug. Yeah. One of the best Christian counseling programs in the country.
Marriage and family therapy, learning all sorts of stuff. So we're just really glad to have Karen a part of the conference, teaching a workshop called Overcoming Performance Shame.
Yep.
So a lot of my vision and part of my life is to take the musician, the church musician, the Christian musician, and encourage them to perform better, to do more, to practice more, to overcome the fears, overcome the apprehension of performing, and to get on with it.
Right.
And
well, we had to work that out when we were working together.
Sure, yeah.
In worship, so
oftentimes there's a balance there and a boundary there, and your workshop's going to help deal with some of those things. Yeah. So maybe some of the issues that would be common for somebody that's dealing with performance shame or those sorts of things. Just talk us through some of those things you've seen over the years.
Well, usually fear doesn't necessarily have to do with something you're good at. So if you're good at music, but you encounter fear when you go to perform the music, or it just shuts you down, or it keeps you from doing your best, there's probably something else that's going on that's not even related to music. It doesn't have anything to do with music.
Sure.
It could have to do with trauma in your childhood. It could have to do with messages you got overall as you were growing up that just kind of took away that identity that God really has for you as a person. So that's what we're going to be going into in these workshops. And it'll depend on how many people are there, how I actually structure it. But we're going to work towards some of the healing of those deeper issues that's informing your performance behavior. So in other words, the belief system you have about yourself that may not have anything to do with playing the guitar, but it's a belief system you have about yourself that informs the way you deal with what's going on stage or in front of people or when you go to write a song.
Yeah, with a lot of creative types, there seems to be this place that we stop ourselves at. We can't get any further. We can't be any more creative. And then all those feelings of that we were once running through the field and feeling free and creative get stopped, and we begin to retreat, and we begin to think, I suck, I'm no good, these are all the reasons why I'm not good. We begin to compare and contrast ourselves with everybody else. So
you don't get to enjoy the glory that God created you to be.
Yeah.
Like when you're writing music or you're playing music, the Father is just, he's just squealing with delight over who you are, who he created you. And you're not, somehow there's something you and him aren't getting together on that level in that moment.
Yeah. So in this workshop, would it be safe to say that this would be an okay place just to kind of, if we're not really sure if this is an issue with us, we could just come and watch and look and participate from a distance? And take some notes?
Yes, because I believe that even if you're observing, you're participating.
Sure.
So I think it's going to be good for anybody who really is interested in coming, because even if you don't have those issues, but you're involved in the music ministry and the worship ministry, or even just playing outside, you're going to encounter people who are experiencing that stuff.
Cool.
So you can learn something that you might be able to share with them that might help them overcome. So I think it's going to be a win-win for just about anybody who comes.
That's huge. Awesome. Well, thank you. Look forward to...
You're welcome. I look forward to seeing you guys.
The breakout session. So Is God Listening Conference, July 9th through 11th here at Vineyard Community Church in Marietta, Georgia. See you there.
All righty.